Welcome to my YouTube channel, David Sports Convo. It's me, David, and I just wanted to give a big shout out to my other social media handles before the video started, such as my Instagram at David Sports Convo. I also have a Twitch stream called David SC, and then I got a Patreon account, David Sports Convo. Check it all out. Enjoy this video. Week 14 was not a good week for me on the predictions. Check out my last week's week 14 game picks. I went 4-11. Woo! I'm looking to bounce back, especially a lot of NFL other teams are trying to do the same as me. Bounce back after terrible losses. All right, let's do this. Week 15 game picks. Here we go. All right. We have the worst Thursday night football matchup to watch unless you're the fans of both of those teams, and I just say enjoy your own game. But I have to enjoy with you as I'm doing a Twitch stream Thursday, 8 p.m., maybe 8:15. One of those two. I'll be on 8 p.m. to do a watch party for this game. No matter who's playing, I'm here for your entertainment. Let's go. So it's Los Angeles Chargers, that's Las Vegas Raiders. I'm picking the Las Vegas Raiders. They lost to Minnesota by a field goal as the score was 3-0. Chargers, they lost their game last week. Let's go. I'm sticking with Las Vegas. I believe they have more grit. And speaking of the team they lost to, we have Minnesota at Cincinnati to kick off Saturday football. Woo! Let's go. Keep us entertained on Saturday. Who's with me? Woo woo! I'm ecstatic. I'm happy that we got some football. Appreciate the players playing early and taking a less day for themselves and their families. Appreciate y'all. Moving on, we have Minnesota at Cincinnati to start off. Like I said, I'm going Cincinnati. I believe in Brownie, the quarterback. Minnesota only can't even score a touchdown. Let's go. Cincinnati can. That's my difference in it. So that's how my decision's going. Now we have the 4 o'clock Pittsburgh at Indianapolis. I'm choosing Indianapolis to win. I believe Minshew Mania will bounce back after they had their loss last week as they're in the hunt for the playoffs. So are the Pittsburgh Steelers. I believe Indianapolis, Minshew Mania has a little more rhythm with the offense compared to whoever they put in there in terms of Mitchell Trubisky or Mason Rudolph for the Pittsburgh Steelers. I'm going that. Now, for the prime time Saturday night, we got Denver at Detroit. Hopefully the Lions can bounce back after that terrible loss to Chicago 28-13, our fellow rival. As I'm repping this hat for the band, Bears and Lions. Also for the rivalry, very versatile hat. But yeah, represent. I think it's a strong rivalry in the NFL that's not talked about. It's big. It's big. And Bears fans need to accept it. We're the big brother. We're big brother. Right now. Not always. Right now. But yeah, I'm picking Detroit. Key matchup against Denver. Tough game. Definitely picking Detroit on the bounce back. Even though Denver had a great victory last week with putting up 24 points on the board, that team's rolling, and they're trying to also make it even. Maybe they can make playoffs. Woo! Sean Payton with the bounce back of the season. But yeah, that's your Saturday slate of games. Hopefully Detroit ends the game or ends the night with a victory. Let's go. Now moving on for Sunday, we have the Giants at New Orleans. Hopefully I said that correctly. I'm going to pick New Orleans to win at home. Giants had a great victory on Monday night against the Packers. I believe it was Miracles going with New Orleans. Now moving on, we have Chicago at Cleveland. I believe this is a tough game to pick. I believe Bears are rolling hot, especially if they beat us. They did beat us. It's hard for me to admit. But I'm going with Cleveland. And I don't even like picking Ohio teams in general, as we all know. But I'm picking Cleveland on this one. I believe David Njoku with Joe Flacco in the orange is a different team. Let's go. Cleveland. Now we have Atlanta at Carolina. Key rivalry game. You can't pick Carolina until they win a game again, even though they already won one game. Luckily they did. They could have won a winless season. That would have helped us fellow Lions fans feel a little bit better about ourselves, not being the worst team in the modern era, as the Carolina is a dumpster fire. I'm picking Atlanta to win at Carolina. Now moving on, we have Tampa Bay at Green Bay. I'm picking Tampa Bay on this one. I think this is a very key game for which one of these teams will secure what seedings they have for playoffs. as the NFC lower half standings are in the hunt, are fighting tooth and nail, especially for Tampa Bay. They might even win the division, competing with Atlanta and New Orleans. So, key game, I think Tampa Bay has got it together and is going to win. Moving on, we have Kansas City at New England. Woo! Even though New England had a win, Kansas City had their luck. Kansas City's going to bounce back. They're going to seal the deal. New England, it might be a little bit more of a fight than we expect. Hopefully it is for those two fan bases that have a competitive watch game. Kansas City's going to come out on top. Unfortunately, I don't like both of them. But moving on, Houston at Tennessee, key rivalry game, especially Tennessee coming out with a Monday night victory over the Dolphins. I'm definitely picking Houston, no matter CJ Stroud or not. I believe they will win. Tennessee was lucky to win that game, but they deserve the win. They fought hard. They get the win. They did what they did. But it's more of a Miami gave them the game somehow, some way. I don't even know how that all went down. But, yeah, moving on. We have the Jets at Miami. We have the old Hard Knocks team versus the current Hard Knocks team. Which one's way more entertaining? I think we all know the Dolphins. I love it. I love that Hard Knocks. I eat it up. I watch it up. Hopefully you all checked out the last night's episode on HBO Max. Definitely check it out. And I can't wait to see their next episode as they take on the Jets. Let's go. They got to win this. They got to. And even the Jets, they might be thinking the same thing. But Miami, let's go. You got to. You're better than this. Okay? All right. We're putting too much attention on it. Moving on. 4 o'clock games. We have Washington at LA Rams. I'm picking LA Rams, especially that they lost to Baltimore in overtime. They fought hard. They could have won that game. Overall, let's go Rams. Washington has to prove more to me, even though they can get hot on offense with Eric Bieniemy at the helm. So now we have San Fran at Arizona. That's a big rivalry game. Now, Arizona could win. There's a shot. I wouldn't be shocked if they did, but I'm going to stick with San Fran. That's the logical decision, and let's go. Until I'm proven wrong, they have to keep striving on. Now for Dallas at Buffalo. This is the best 4 o'clock game in my opinion, and I'm glad it's at the 4:25 slot instead of the 4:05. I'm picking Buffalo at home. They had a great victory over Kansas City. I think they're fighting for more. I don't think Dallas is going to be ready for this Buffalo team. Dallas doesn't usually fare well against AFC, honestly. We will see what's up with this. Let's go Buffalo. Key game for them, for both teams, honestly. Dallas is trying to get that seeding wrapped up. Baltimore at Jacksonville. Big Sunday night primetime game on NBC. I'm picking Baltimore, even though Jacksonville needs to win it. They need to, but Trevor Lawrence is banged up bad. And we'll see what the team hasn't won a game in the last couple weeks. I'm going with Baltimore. I'm going to stick with Baltimore. They beat the Rams in a very competitive game at home. I think they can keep up with anybody. Now moving on for that Monday night primetime game on ESPN. I'll be doing a live stream on my YouTube for it. Big game, Philadelphia at Seattle. I've been picking Seattle the last couple weeks, and they've been biting me in the butt, and that's maybe why I got to the 4-11 record this week. But I'm picking Philadelphia with the bounce back from their loss to Dallas. Monday Night Football. I think they'll have their act together. And no, they're trying to seal the number 1 seed, even though Jalen Hurts is banged up. Let's go, Eagles. Fly, Eagles, fly. Thank you all. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I hope, again, everybody has wonderful holidays coming up for you to enjoy with your friends and family. Have opportunities. I know each weekend is crucial leading up to the special day for whatever day that everyone likes to do. But overall, thanks again for watching. Stay tuned. Check out my Twitch stream. 8:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let's go. Thanks again. Thank you so much again for watching my video. Stay tuned for more content. Like, share, and subscribe. And don't ever hesitate to comment. And I'm ready to jump on anything and respond right back to you. Thanks again, and enjoy the upcoming holidays. From yours truly.